What is up, my peeps? Joshua Smith here at GSD Mode Studios with another weekly Leveling Up episode. Now, today I'm here to talk to you about negative self-talk, how to combat it, how to be successful overcoming it, and how to go out there and take the actions and crush it, take the right actions to crush it in your life, in your real estate business, so you continue to kick ass. What is up, my peeps? Joshua Smith here at GSD Mode Studios, where every week I share new top real estate agent and entrepreneur interviews, along with tips that I'm personally doing inside my business that have allowed me to become one of the top real estate agents and team leaders on the planet. Check us out at gsdmode.com, where you can see more free, great content, tips, interviews, resources, trainings, and more that will help you massively grow your real estate business. Also, make sure to check out my personal mentorship coaching program at 90daymastery.com. This is for those of you wanting to create a truly successful real estate business that pays you the money you want, as well as gives you the time and freedom to live a life worth living. This is hands down the best, most effective, and most affordable real estate coaching program that exists out there. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now, let's dive on into today's content. All right, so the first step when it comes to combating, eliminating, I don't want to say eliminating, but combating and being successful at overcoming negative self-talk is to just understand how the mind works and how the mind operates, right? So in Byron Katie's amazing book of Loving What Is, she talks in there about how there's 60,000 thoughts coming through our head each and every day. You can't control the thoughts that are coming in. So we got 60,000 thoughts that are coming in. Some people are out there like, oh, dude, control your thoughts, think more positively thoughts. I'm not saying that over time you can't have more positive thoughts that are coming in. But look, dude, no matter what, you're going to have some negative shit that is coming in your mind each and every day. It's inevitable, especially with the way the world operates. Negativity sells, positivity doesn't. We hear on average 12 times the amount of negativity that we do of positivity. Yeah, right? It's like people driving down the freeway, man. Everybody's looking to the negative, nasty, gnarly accident over here. Nobody's looking at maybe the beautiful sunset that's over here, right? It's just how we're conditioned and how the world operates. So it's inevitable that it is going to happen. So we just have to have that understanding of it, right? Then from there, there's another great book, Rory Vaden's Taking the Stairs. So he calls this Mr. M. So he's like, whenever you hear those negative thoughts, that negative self-talk coming in, he's like, and visualize and picture a doll sitting on your shoulder. And the doll's name is Mr. M, for Mr. Mediocrity. And he's like, dude, that is that doll speaking in your ear, meaning that negative self-talk is just society. It's the domestication of society that's chattering in your ear. That's not you speaking. Because if you're speaking, then who the hell's listening? So that's not your talk in the first place, right? But this negative self-talk happens, especially in entrepreneurship. It's like we are trying to create a successful business and do something different than everybody else. Like we're operating differently than 99% of the rest of humanity, right? So we're trying to then fit in with this other 99%. Right? Well, we can't. We're trying to be different. We're trying to operate different. So then, you have this negative self-talk that comes to your head of, oh man, I missed the Monday through Friday 9 to 5. I wished I had this day off or this weekend off, or this other talk that may come into your mind, right? But we just got to understand that, dude. Like, look, we are trying to go a different path. If you want to be successful going down a different path, you got to do different shit and operate in a different way. And you can't have the same expectations that the other 99% are out there operating with and having, right? So when we have that understanding, then we can just face what exists. All right. So, but then from there, you guys, and this becomes really important, you end up doing what you feed your mind. Right? So when I say feed your mind, I'm not just talking about with podcasts and books and audiobooks, right? Like this podcast here, right? I'm talking about like what you feed your mind, what you tell your mind, and what you manifest and visualize is what will come to fruition backed by the action that you're taking. So in addition to making sure that your eyeballs are watching the right stuff, your ears are listening to the right stuff, and look, there's going to be negativity that's happening around you no matter what. You might have some negative agents in your office. You might have a staff that works in your office that operate from a negative mindset, no matter where you go around, that shit's going to be around you, right? The only thing that you can control is how you react to it. You can only control your actions and your reactions to your environment, right? But that's also a weak stance to take, right? Like when people are like, oh man, you just don't understand, my environment's so negative, people that I live with are negative, whatever. I'm like, dude, that's just a pussy cop-out. At the end of the day, it's up to you to choose to listen to that and allow that to impact you negatively, or not allow it to impact you negatively. I choose to not allow it to impact me negatively, right? So here are the things that I do. The times that I can control what my eyes are seeing and my ears are listening to, I'm going to control that. I'm going to make sure it's the right books, the right podcasts, right? The right documentary that I'm watching or whatever it is. So I'm being very intentional there. Then at least twice a day, every single day, I'm writing out what my goals are, but in a way of an affirmation. So instead of saying, okay, hey, like maybe my goal is I want to make X amount of dollars. I want to have this. I want to, own 1,000 free and clear rental properties, or what? I want to be a New York Times bestselling author. I want to have the #1 podcast in the real estate industry. I want to be the biggest influencer in the real estate industry, right? Instead of having them the I wants, right? I'm writing them as if they already exist. I am the #1 influencer in the real estate industry, right? I operate the #1 real estate team on planet Earth. I am a best-selling author, right? Whatever they are, like write them as they already exist, and do that at a minimum twice a day, every single day. First thing when you wake up, and then right before you go to bed. It's a method that I learned from Grant Cardone. He talks about it in every book he's ever written. It's something that I've consistently heard him talk about for the 5 or 6 years that I've been following his content. It's something that he just consistently does each and every day, and is really extremely powerful, right? Obviously, Grant Cardone has proven that with his success, but it's something that I've been able to incorporate in my life and seen the power of it. So every single day, twice a day at a minimum, right? But then any other time that I'm feeling down, I'm feeling defeated. One of the reasons I do these leveling up episodes is to keep myself accountable to level up in my own life. It's not just for you guys, right? Like I do it because I want to provide great content that's helpful to all of you, to help you level up in your business. But look, man, I got a lot of negative shit going on in my world at times too, right? It helps me stay accountable, to the things that I'm learning, to leveling up, and keeps me sharper at my game. So I do these leveling up episodes also for a selfish reason as well, right? So I have negative things, like there might be 2 or 3 times during the day where I feel defeated, I'm feeling burnt out, I'm tired, I don't want to do this either, right? When I have those moments of defeat, immediately, instantaneously, I'm writing those out, right? Then I take a pause, and it just realigns me onto the purpose that I want to go out there and do, what I want to create. Keeps me aligned with my goals. So that is how I personally combat and overcome negative self-talk, because it is going to happen to all of us, but it's your choice to allow it to negatively impact you, or to allow it to just, it's like when it comes to negative self-talk or negative thoughts that are coming in, I want to have it like I'm wearing a raincoat, and that shit just, like you can puke that shit on me and it's just splattering off, right? That's how I want to operate. And this is with the strategy I follow each and every day to have success with that. So I hope that you found this helpful. Keep leveling up, keep kicking ass out there in your life. And again, you guys, real quick, make sure to check us out at gsdmode.com. Share the podcast with others that you think might benefit from this. Check out gsdmode.com where you can check out more episodes just like this. Also a ton of real estate tips from me personally, as well as top real estate professional podcast interviews and a ton of other content and free resources. All right, thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you next time. Peace.